Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Jimmy Dore Show. I'm here with the miserable liberal Steph Zamorano and Ron Placone. How are you fellas doing, fellas?
Howdy, howdy.
Pretty good.
Steph hates being called. When she says, you guys, I'm not a guy. She said, I saw her say that to a furniture salesman. We bought a piece of furniture, and we're walking out and say, okay, thanks, you guys. I'm not a guy.
That's exactly
No,
how,
I want a discount.
That's how I said it, too.
I am not a guy.
I'm not a guy. So what's happening with the... So you're seeing this all the time. You see our other videos. People are waking up. They're going to the town halls to meet their representatives. But it turns out now the representatives are getting a little scaredy-catsy of their own constituents. Isn't that something? So here, let's watch. Here's a guy. Now, Michael Tracy, new reporter for the Young Turks, he made this tweet, and he said, Representative Paul Gosar, he's a Republican from Arizona, suddenly changed his in-person town hall today to a teletown hall. That's what this says. It says Congressman Paul Gosar will host a teletown hall with Virginia Congressman Dave Brat. Thursday, February 23rd, 6 to 7 p.m. Venue change. Due to the overwhelming level of interest shown in this event, I'm sure that's what you couldn't find a bigger auditorium, so you went no auditorium. We're just going to do it over Jesus, you pussies. Congressman Dave Brat will still join Congressman Gosar as scheduled, starting at 6 p.m. on Thursday. Constituents in Arizona's 4th District are encouraged to listen in and participate by calling the following toll-free number. That's kind of a... So, I don't know. What would they say? Oh, sounds like that Republican is a cuck. Is that a cuck? A weak? He's a weak. Sounds like a beta male. That's not what an alpha male. Alpha male meets his detractors on and stares them down. That's not our congressman here. Congressman Paul Gosar. So that happened. Oh, guess who else missing? Somebody wrote this. Marco Rubio. They put this out. Can you help us? He's 45 years old, 5'5". He's taller than 5'5", isn't he? Is he really that short?
Maybe. I don't know.
Wow. I always thought he was like...
He is not 5'5".
It says he's 100. If he was 5'5" and 170 pounds, he'd be a lot fatter.
Maybe he used to be like 5'10", and then he got that bitch slap from Chris Christie, and he's 5'5" now.
Oh, maybe that is what happened. It says missing since yesterday, last seen location, running away from voters. And so why do they say last seen running away from voters, Ron? You want to know why they say that? Because he said they had a town hall scheduled. Marco Rubio said he was going to be out of the country. He wasn't going to be able to make it. And then lo and behold, someone bumped into him on that same night where he said he was out of the country and couldn't go to his town hall. Let's watch that video, shall we?
Senator, I thought you were in Europe. What? I thought you were in Europe. I saw all these missing child posters all over town. Are you going to host a town hall? I'm glad you're okay. But are you going to host a town hall? There's a constituent town hall today. We need to hear from you, Senator. Senator, we need to hear from you, your constituents. Are you going to host a town hall? Senator. Senator, I thought you were in Europe. Are you going to host a town hall, Senator? I'm sorry. Sorry. Senator?
Wow. And this is why you got embarrassed in your own home state, Marco. This is why. How sad.
That's pretty sad. That's talk about cuck behavior. That's pretty sad. That's what. I still can't. What's wrong with Florida? They elect people like that. Rick Scott. Like, oh God, Rick Scott. Here's a guy who confronted Marco Rubio, and Marco Rubio says the reason why he doesn't go to that town hall is because people are rude at town halls. I'm not kidding. Watch.
Hi, Senator. Hey, man. What's up? Hold on. My name is Velasquez. Just wanted to give you the check.
Oh, I just saw this guy at Jackson.
That's right. Just wanted to give you a check.
Do me a favor. Be respectful.
No.
See, it's a guy's providing him a check, and hey, where I'm from, because he takes money, and that's why he votes that way. And then Marco Rubio, hey, be respectful. Be respectful as I fuck you over and take away your health care. I want you to respect me as I screw you over for money. To me that is a coward. That is a coward.
Yeah, I am. But, are you going to do a town hall for us to hear your people?
Not because town halls, people get rude and stupid on both sides.
Nah, town hall, people get rude.
That's like democratic or something. We don't do that here.
That's why he won't go. He won't go to a town hall because people get rude. Nah, people get rude. Is it rude that you take away their health care without anything to replace it with? Isn't that rude? Isn't that the height of being rude? I would say it crosses the line into evil. I would say that's what that is. Taking away people's health care without anything to replace it with. And people who, through no fault of their own, they just happen to live in a country whose government's completely fucking bought and paid for. And you're one of the people who are bought and paid for. Oh, don't be rude. Be nice and respectful to me as I do the bidding of the people fucking you over as hard as possible. You know how you have to worry about losing your house when your kid gets sick? Yeah. Be respectful because of that. We're only the richest country in the world, and we could solve this problem like that. But we're not gonna, so some greedy pricks in the health industry can make more money. That's the only reason we don't have single payer. But be respectful. Hey, take your respect and shove it right up your fucking phony corporate ass. I don't respect these people. They have to earn your respect. And if they haven't earned your respect, do not be respectful. That is such bullshit. You ever watch the House of Commons on television from England? Nobody's respectful to anybody, especially the leader of the goddamn country. That's the last person they're respectful to. They get right in their face and they tell them exactly what for, and they tell them that they're sellouts, and they tell them that they're working against their own people. So don't ever listen to a fucking politician when he says be respectful. Be disrespectful to politicians always. And there's Marco Rubio. So here it is. It's happening. Missing in action. Republican representatives. This can't look good. Whatever this is doesn't help. Doesn't help. Even if the right wingers think that it's only progressives showing up, it still makes you look like a pussy and a coward. And it makes you look that way because you are. That's why you look that way. And people know it. So, be a tough guy. Show up. Call the people names then if they're being rude. Get in their face. Talk them down like Trump would. Be a tough guy like Chris Christie when he tells off teachers that they make too much money. That they're the problem with New Jersey teachers. That's what right-wingers like. He doesn't even have the courage to do that. So, there's your representatives. Anything to say about Marco Rubio?
I just didn't know he was that big of a... I mean, I did know that, but this is like my first time seeing it firsthand in a while, that he's like this much of a smug, condescending douche. And it's like, how were you not humbled by what happened to you during where you got humiliated in Florida? It was like, what, like 3%? Trump destroyed him. In his home state. And then you got bitch slapped in a debate by Chris Christie. How are you not humbled by that? You should be thanking anybody that's like willing to look at you and not just start laughing.
I know you just said that he got bitch slapped. I like to think of it that he got dick slapped.
Because he is a dick?
Yes. And, I'm kind of reveling that he was humiliated through the whole presidential debates, because it was like he was humiliated and now it's like he got his comeuppance earlier.
Yes.
Yeah, but apparently it didn't humble him at all.
At all.
He's still a smug douchebag.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they voted for him.
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't understand why they do that in Florida. I don't understand why a lot of people vote for a lot of people. So it's not just Florida, that's for sure. Okay, keep going out. Keep getting in their face. Keep doing it. Keep paying attention. Keep paying attention. That's the important thing. And remember, we got to have something to replace these guys with. So we can't replace them with the same thing that leads people to vote for them in the first place. So we have to progressive policies, progressive politicians who actually can help change people's lives for the better. Take some of the resources that we already have in our country and redirect them to helping people instead of what they're doing now, which is hurting people and making our income inequality gap even greater. That's what's happening right now. So Bernie Sanders actually has a New Deal plan to do that. Single-payer health care, free colleges. Boom. Hey, the next live Jimmy Dore show is March 4th. That's a Saturday. Get your tickets right below. The next one after that is March 20th. The shows sell out really fast, so get your tickets right now. Links right there.